Back to work, hashtag eyes on 8. So, Shannon, what did you think when you saw this tweet?
What about the surgery? Bruce Arians said he was going to have a surgery. The New England papers are reporting that the surgery is more than just cleanup. And when it comes out, hold on, wait a minute. I thought, well, so what is this, Skip? Boston Globe reported that Brady's surgery is a little more than a cleanup. When it comes out, all this is his legend is going to be even greater. Everything he does is all about reputation. Now I'm going to need you. When it's your turn to speak, it's not your turn right now, it's my turn. It's my turn. I'm going to need you to have that energy that you have for LeBron when LeBron posts his workout. I don't want to hear nothing about he won the Super Bowl. I want that energy. How upset you get when why LeBron got to tell everybody that he's doing. Why can't he do it in secrecy? Skip, come on, man. What's this about? You supposed to have surgery. Everybody, he had a knee issue that's been bothering him all year. Bruce Arians says it's a little major cleanup. Another paper comes out and says the thing is more severe, and he posted a picture that he's going to throw. Really? What? It's not even good enough. It's never good enough. It's not good enough that he won his 7th Super Bowl, his first with a new team in a pandemic season. That's not good enough. We got to say, you know what? He did this while nursing a nagging injury that most quarterbacks would have probably had surgery, and they definitely would have had surgery after the season. And now, to show you how focused he is on winning, because nobody in the history of sports, regardless of the sport they play, wants to win more than Tom Brady. Everything, it seems to be scripted. As great as he was getting off script last Wednesday, Skip, pulling up in his boat, having a good time, tossing a Lombardi trophy, even though the designer's daughter got upset, talking about Tom Brady, Tom don't owe you nothing. Got upset about him tossing the trophy, him having a few too many on the water, it's hot, having two, everything is scripted. This is ridiculous. I mean, really? Why he got, yes, go ahead. I'm going to hear what you got to say.
Interesting. So, my first question back to you is, Tom Brady missed how many games last year?
That's my point.
0.
That's my point.
0.
So how serious was that?
That's my point.
So how serious was the injury?
I never said it was serious.
Okay.
I said it's going to be arthroscopic, and they're going to clean it up. I don't know anything about it. I don't know how anybody
That's not what the Boston Globe reported.
Okay, well, maybe they know something nobody else does.
So how serious is it if he out there going to throw already?
Tom's not a Patriot anymore. He's now a Buccaneer.
Oh, so only Tampa papers have the direct link to that.
Okay, now I'm going to explain to you what the difference is between LeBron's post and Brady's post-championship. Okay? LeBron's posts, to me, to my eye, are too often about him. This was about us.
No,
this was a message. He was just walking into the sunshine. He was going on his way. LeBron's posts are all about, look at me in the gym. I can lift the whole gym. Look at my biceps. Then he's shooting logo threes when he should be shooting free throws. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know how many are sort of photoshopped or edited in, but it looks like he's making like 30 straight threes from the logo during his workouts, right? Okay, maybe he is. Who knows?
Okay.
But all it is, if I can, where's my picture here of Brady? You know, he's just walking out into, I don't know what, into the sunshine with his trainer, Alex Guerrero.
He's going to some space to throw.
They're going out to do their workout. It's time for him already to send a message to a bunch of kids who won a championship, thanks in large part to him, but they all played great down the stretch. They came together, and they pulled it off. And this guy knows better than anybody the downfalls of winning a championship with a younger football team. Because you know and I know you can keep celebrating until you wake up and realize, oh, you mean we got to start doing this again? And I let myself go completely. Well, he's not going to let himself go as he approaches 44 years of age. And he wants, we had Devin White on Friday. He was tremendous. He wants to send a message to all those talented kids, that whole secondary, Antoine Winfield Jr., and you know all the rest of them, right down the line. He wants to say, hey, we have a real chance here to go win. This would be his 8th, eyes on 8, but they're 2nd. They have a chance.
But we didn't say eyes on 8, possible 2nd. He said eyes on 8. So who's that about?
Okay, well, that's about him because no one's ever done that before.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
Okay, and yet the message is sent that you don't think all those offensive linemen, Tristan Wirfs, sit back and say, God, he's back at it already?
Yeah, Skip.
We had a great day at the victory party, the parade.
Yeah, but Skip, because his position is not as demanding physically as their position. When you play as many snaps, because you have to realize offensive linemen hit on every play. Tom Brady does not get hit every play. No. A lot of these guys collide every single play. They move. Tom Brady hands the ball off. Devin White is running into somebody. He's running somewhere.
Okay.
So I just want to ask you a question. One more thing. You say this is all about him, and he's sending a message. So when Bron works out, he's not sending a message to his team. All right, guys. Hey, I'm 34, I'm 35, I'm 36, I'm back in the gym, I'm trying to repeat this thing, let's get this thing right. That's not what he's trying to do, huh?
I never get that sense of him.
I didn't think so.
But all I know is we're talking about the true GOAT, the unquestioned GOAT, versus a LeBron who is always trying to convince us he's the GOAT. So all the workout posts to me are like, see, I am the GOAT.
Well, why does Tom have to convince us that he works out?
Well, again, he's not trying to convince you. He's trying to convince his teammates it's time to get back to work.
But I'm
now.
asking why LeBron isn't trying to convince his teammates?
Maybe he is. I just don't get that sense.
Why you don't get that sense?
Well, it just doesn't feel like that to me.
Because, see, here's the thing, Skip. What you've tied it to is because Tom Brady has won more championships, his workouts, he's more valid because when you win that many championships, you got to be unselfish. Really? I don't get that. I get that he made it about him. That's why he tweeted it from TB12. He didn't tweet it from his personal account. He tweeted it from TB12. Yeah. Also, that's marketing ploy also. Okay,
I'll give you that because they are a brand that they sell.
Yes,
liability, all the things that go with it. I got that. I still think that he is on a mission to win 2, if not 3 of these because he's all about shattering the mold. He chose Tampa in part because no home team had ever even played in a Super Bowl game, and he won that Super Bowl as a home team. It's hard to win 2. It's impossible to win 3. And I'm sure his long-term goal, and another reason he chose Tampa was he saw a team ready to gel. It was just sitting there on a silver platter, and I don't think many people saw it except him.
Yeah, no, what the thing was, Skip, I saw it. They just needed a quarterback that wouldn't turn the ball over 100 times.
Okay, but you didn't pick him to go to the Super Bowl.
No, Skip. I thought they were a playoff caliber team. Even with Jameis, if Jameis just could have cut down half the turnovers. Jameis lost a lot of games, Skip, just with his turnovers. And if they would have turned the ball over, as good as that defense is, the thing that helped them is that in the playoffs, with the exception of one game, Tom didn't turn the ball over. So they were playing the bare minimum snaps. Tom was getting drive. He's putting together 10, 12-play drives. So when they come back on the field, Skip, they're fresh. They're ready to roll. And so that's what happened in the Super Bowl. You got the perfect storm. Tom was putting together 8, 9, 10-play, 75-play-yard drives. And guess what? They were going 3 and out, 3 and out. And so they were hunting. So Skip, look, I don't have a problem with the post. Hey, guys post. I follow a lot of guys and gals that post on IG. Hey, that's your thing, so be it. But what I got a problem with is you saying, oh, LeBron, why you got to tell everybody you doing this? Why you just can't do it in anonymity? Why you can't do it in secrecy? But you heap kudos on Tom Brady for doing the exact same thing that you criticized LeBron.
Well, is he pumping iron in this shot?
Skip.
No.
So Skip, so what is he doing? What is he doing?
He's walking with his trainer.
Oh, so what do you think he doing? They're going to the car. So they're going to get, I just want to know, are they going to get Sharpe? Are they going to get a smoothie? Are they going, what did he get? He broke down side the road. They're changing the tire. What do you assume they're doing?
What did he say the week before the Super Bowl that he planned to do in the offseason? You laughed at it. I'm going to get faster, said Tom Brady.
Tom Brady,
right?
Stop, Skip. Tom Brady is not getting any faster. You don't run 6 flat and then all of a sudden at the age of 44 run a 5.2. That's not happening. Tom Brady has gotten slower. You know that. I know that. That sounds good. He said that in jest. You know that.
I don't think he said it in jest. I don't laugh at anything this guy says. He'll work against the bands. He'll run against the bands in the sand.
He's been doing that.
Okay. Well,
has he gotten any faster?
Focus on it.
Has he gotten any faster?
Obviously, he might want to get a little quicker than faster. Pocket quicker. Yeah. Still got the sweetest pocket feet I have ever seen.
A snail, I don't care what he does.
Okay. Snail can't get faster?
No.
So Tom Brady, says Shannon Sharpe, is a snail.
Yes.
I saw him roll out 2 or 3 times this year and throw
the hell out of the football.
rockets.
His legs, As far as running, his arm, peachy.
Peachy?
Peachy.
Well, you said it was in decline, and yet I saw some quotes from Byron Leftwich yesterday on a podcast, his obviously coordinator and quarterback coach. And what did Byron say about his arm?
He said somebody throws a very catchable but a penetrating ball.
Friendly and penetrating football.
Yeah.
That's a lethal combination right there, because that's how the Cowboys used to describe Joe Montana in his first couple of breakthrough years, because they all said to me, it gets there a lot faster than it looks on television.
Yeah.
It gets there.
Yeah.
It penetrates.
He throws a very catchable ball. He has nice touch on the ball. I can see it being a catchable ball. A nice, with nice rotation, not too tight. And the thing is, like with John, when John threw the ball, you got one chance.
When I watched Sean Elway on TV, I'd say, I'm just glad I'm not trying to catch that. I don't know how he was as successful as he was, because he was just throwing like bloodletting balls, like they're ripping the web in your fingers.
You look. You had to get good. You had to get good at using your hands, because if you try to body catch it, Skip, it hits your pad, pop, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's either up in there, somebody picking it, or it's out of bounds.
Yeah.
So he forced you to get good at looking the ball in with your hands. But I don't have a problem with Tom posting. I just need you to bring the energy that you would bring to LeBron had he posted.
Well, okay, but remember, in the end, LeBron in the bubble dodged the Clippers, and wait, he caught the 5-seed Heat, who had suddenly gotten hot, and then they lost 2 of their best players in game 1.
Skip, hold on. Tom Brady was a 5 seed. They got hot.
He was the 5 seed.
Yeah, but they got hot at the right time, right?
So they go on the road and beat the number 2 defense. Then they go on the road to New Orleans and beat the number 4. And then they go on the road to Lambeau and beat the number 9 defense. So it's 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s.
But what seed was the Bucs?
Yep.
In other words, you told me that they got brought to a boil in December and January as the 5th seed. So the Miami Heat, as the 5th seed, got brought to a boil.
Okay.
So what's
but then they lost their 2 best players in game 1, or 2 of their best players. Their leading scorer in the postseason, Dragic, and bam, their heart and soul.
Jimmy Butler played out of his mind.
Okay, he did.
Have you seen Jimmy Butler ever play like that before or since?
I've seen him play like that before.
You seen him play like he played in those 5 games?
Sure,
I've never seen it.
Okay.
Skip, we've never had a guy with the exception of what? LeBron had a 40-point triple-double?
I know, but if Miami had been at full strength, as hot as they were coming in, we might be having a whole different conversation
The whole conversation was, you lost. We got 4 working on 5.
Okay. Well,
eyes on 5. Now, see, if LeBron had tweeted this offseason, eyes on 5, why did he got to let it? Jordan would have never let anybody know that he was going for 4. He was going for 5. He was going for 6. Now he got all eyes on 8, and you like, oh, cool with that. That just goes to show he's letting these young
LeBron
guys.
has 6 finals losses. He's 4-6. Brady is 7-3 in Super Bowls.
But let me ask you a question. Name the guys that, look at the guys. The guys that beat him, those guys are going to the Hall of Fame. Nick Foles going to the Hall of Fame?
Okay, but look who Tom Brady just marched through on the road. Breeze, Rodgers, and then Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Breeze. So, look, Breeze, shoulders, ribs. His wife already told you what was going on.
Okay, but he was really good in the regular season. He laid it on Brady back in Tampa Bay, didn't he?
I'm not going to diminish what Tom Brady did. Tom Brady was unbelievable in the playoffs, except the second half of the Green Bay game. He played really, really well. The defense played outstanding. You know that, I know that, because Tom Brady said, Tom Brady is the first guy to beat 3 former Super Bowl MVPs. But what about that defense?
Yeah.
They were the first team to beat 3 former MVPs. Tom Brady ain't make no sacks, no tackles, no anything. Give the defense credit.
I do.
No, you don't.
Finally figured it out after a long, hard year.
He finally figured it out. All those interceptions that he was throwing, he had never,
Wait, are we?
Who did this?
Wait, are we talking about the same Tom Brady who led the whole league in big-time throws, big-time completions, 20-plus yard completions? He did that in the regular season and in the postseason.
He also did that. He also had the most attempts.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But he led the league in air distance. The guy who's he's the washed goat.
What about the completion percentage? How was that?
Well, he's throwing bombs away.
Okay,
how many of those can you complete?
Skip.
But how about what Pro Football Focus ranked him. What did they grade him? They graded him second best in the regular season, first best in the postseason.
Skip, the guy that normally wins the Super Bowl, he's probably going to get graded first.
Well, especially if you're a wild card road team.
I mean, it's hard for me to see a scenario in which Patrick Mahomes wasn't graded #1 the previous year.
Yep.
But that's okay. Your day coming.
It's okay.
Your day coming.
Oh, thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.